It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. All right. All right. It's gonna be amazing indeed. Today is that big day where I'll be talking about remote jobs when it comes to tech as a designer and tech generally. So today is that big day where I'll be talking about remote jobs, right? So as usual, you want to type on the comment section where you are watching from. Type on the comment section where you are joining from. It's going to be exciting. I assure you that for fact. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be amazing. So type where you are joining from. In the next 1 minute, type where you are joining from so we can get started. Type where you are joining from. Type where you are joining from. All right, Ado Ekiti. Omoto Shofan Ade Ekiti. All right, awesome. It's going to be exciting. So today I'll be unveiling a lot of secrets that will help you scale as a designer or as a tech person. So the goal of the whole training is to set you up for something amazing. I've been on this path for a while, and I know the importance of getting jobs, and especially the importance of getting foreign USD paying job. So that is why we are holding this class today. We will be unveiling a lot of truth. It's going to be amazing. I would like you to sit back and focus as we take this right. Sit back and focus. We won't be waiting for anybody today. We'll just go straight to the point because I'll be unveiling a lot of things today to you. Focus as we take this right. Sit back and focus. We won't be waiting for anybody today. We'll just go straight to the point because I'll be unveiling a lot of things today to you. Focus as we take this right. Sit back and focus. We won't be waiting. All right. For anybody today, we'll just go straight to the point because I'll be unveiling a lot of focus as we take this right. Sit back and focus. We won't be waiting. All right. For anybody today, we'll just go straight to the point because I'm trying to sort that out. I think there's an echo somewhere. Okay, I guess that's sorted. I think there's an echo somewhere. Hello? If you can hear me now, type I can hear you. I was trying to sort, I was getting a feedback, echo feedback. If you can hear me clearly now, type I can hear you. If you can hear me now, type I can hear you. I was trying to sort, I was getting a feedback, echo feedback. If you can hear me clearly now, type I can hear you. That feedback is still there. If you can hear me now, type I can hear you. I was trying to sort out. All right. So, like I said, I was trying to say something that, okay, getting a skill is as important as getting a job, right? Getting a job is as important as learning a skill. The sound is working now. Getting a job is as important as learning a skill, right? So I'm saying this from my own experience because, in my opinion, it is important because if you don't have a job, you understand, your skill is going to be useless. If you don't have a job, your skill will be frustrating. If you don't have a job, your skill will frustrate you. I'm telling you from experience. So this was me when I was starting out my career. This was when I was starting out. I struggled for 8 months after knowing UI UX design. I struggled for 8 months because I didn't have a job. I struggled for 8 months. Is the sound working now? If the sound is working now, type is working. I can see your complaint. If the sound is working now, type is working. If the sound is working now, type is working. All right. So when I started my career as a UI UX designer, it took me 8 months. So when I tell you that it's important to learn how to get a job, that's why today's class is very important. I'll be showing you some of the things that the top 10% tech people, not just designers, tech generally, what they do that others don't do. You understand? So it took me 8 months of struggle. And when I broke through, like getting my first gig, it was a Nigerian job, right? It didn't pay me so well. So, but I kept moving like that, right? But when I eventually broke through in the tech space, when I got the right knowledge, everything changed. When I got the right knowledge, everything changed because I was now able to know how things are done in this space and a whole lot of things. And it generated so much money for me, offering my skill as a UI UX designer. You understand? And it was so good that I didn't just learn this, I learned it and I was able to teach a friend the same job. What I'm about to teach you now, I was able to teach a friend that he also started getting jobs in dollars. Remember, I said when I started, when I even after waiting for 8 months, I started getting Nigerian jobs. They were paying me 70,000 naira, 20,000 naira, 50,000 naira designing, right? But I knew there was more, but I started looking for a way to figure out things myself. It took me a while. It took me 1 year and 7 months to get my first USD paying job, right? But when I found out the secrets, I was able to help Ezekiel, one of my friends, and in less than 7 months after learning his skill, he got his own USD job. Ezekiel today has earned over $3,000. You understand? As a designer, he has earned over $3,000. You can see Ezekiel saying, I stand as a proud and confident professional. You understand? Having the privilege to collaborate with diverse stakeholders and all of that. See his note. He said, thank you, Prince, for shaping my narrative and empowering me. So just one simple information I gave to Ezekiel changed everything for him. So I'll be sharing that with you today. You understand? Because at the end of the day, the goal is to set you up for something amazing. So with what I'll be sharing with you tonight, I have earned over 12 million naira doing this, working as a designer. I have earned over this amount, and I want to share what I did after struggling for 1 year and 7 months, what I did that turned everything around for me. That's what I want to share with you tonight. So take note of everything I'll be saying. If you need to get a jotter, you jot it down. I'll be unveiling secret that people that win do and others that don't win don't do. You understand? So let's get started. I will start this way by saying the reason why people struggle, there's a rule called the 80-20 rule. Most people are victims of this thing I'm about to share, but they don't know. You understand? So the 80-20 rule, when it comes to winning in the tech space, states that 80% of techies struggle to get things done. 80% of techies struggle to win jobs, struggle to figure out things. Why 20% of tech people win. You understand? Let me show you the difference between two of them before I take you into practicals. So this is why people don't get jobs. First, they have this imposter syndrome. Like, am I good enough? You understand that feeling of not being good enough when you learn a skill at first, even if it's tailoring, the fear of, can I really sew a customer's clothes? If it's painting, can I really paint somebody's wall? If it's normal handwork you're aware of, you'll be that imposter syndrome. Can I do this? In fact, the customers will be also afraid. They'll be afraid to trust you with their jobs, right? But even in the tech space, the same thing happens. When I finish learning my skill, when everybody finish learning their skill, they have that fear. Can I deliver? Next thing that makes people struggle is that they always want to figure out things on their own. People struggle, they want to figure out things on their own. That's why 80% of people struggle in the tech space, and it look like tech is not working. Meanwhile, somebody is earning $10,000. This one is saying his own is not working. This person is buying a new car. The next person is not working. So that 80% of people that struggle, they try to figure out things on their own. So if you must launch a successful career as a UI designer, you must learn to avoid, like, move from this 80 to the 20. The third thing they also do that make them struggle is that they don't know where to look for these jobs. There are places where these jobs are placed every day. More than 500 jobs are being posted. People are getting hired every day in the test. I'm going to take into practical shortly. Another thing is that even if they know where to look for the job, they don't know how to apply for the jobs. And lastly, they have valid excuse why things are not working for them. So when it comes to those that win, they approach life differently, right? Because just like the people that struggle, they also have imposter syndrome from the beginning. They also feel that, oh, am I good enough to can I really design? Can I get things done? Everybody have the imposter syndrome. I read a quote some time ago. They say every pro designer was once a beginner. Everybody that is pro at what they do, they were once beginner. So the imposter syndrome is common to everybody starting out something, including designers, including techies generally, developers, and all of that. But here's where the people that win do things differently. They don't figure out things on their own, right? They learn from experts, someone who already knows how things work. You understand? They learn from experts, and when they learn, they now know where to apply for the jobs, and they now know how to apply for the job. Not just knowing where to apply, they know how to apply. You understand? And finally, their knowledge builds their confidence and command consistent results. So what commands results for people is knowledge. And they are not born with this knowledge. They learn it. They learn. So even if they had imposter syndrome, like some of you, when you came to the class at first, you didn't even know how to move around Figma. But as we made progress, you're already designing, right? So, but then you had fears at first. That's how it's going to be when you are done learning, when you learn this skill and you want to get a job. The fear of, can I really deliver? It's normal to everybody. But when you start learning from expert people that is already working for them, your own ball game will be different from the 80% that struggles, right? So those that win in this space, that's the first thing I need you to know. If this is the only thing you go home with today, you can have a successful career in UI design. Know that the goal of coming into this space is for you to win, right? Those that win learn from experts. They learn from someone who already knows. When they learn, they apply what they've learned. You understand? So when it comes to getting jobs now, once they've learned how to get a job, they will start applying for the jobs. They learn how to apply also and all of that. So let's keep going. So what I'm trying to say is that mentorship is key, right? Once you, and it's the fastest vehicle to become successful in the tech space. So if you can only but leverage on someone else's experience, right? I just told you I've earned over 12 million. You should be wondering what are you doing, right? So I will show you what I'm doing that is earning me this money. Let's get into it right now. So first thing I want you to know is that there are a lot of job boards, over 100 job board posts. I'm not teaching you about Nigerian jobs. I don't want to use the F word. I don't want to teach you about Nigerian jobs. They should go away. You understand? Nigerian jobs won't pay you so much. If you want to play the big game, you need to learn how to get foreign jobs, right? So they are, and you'll be in your house working from home, right? There are a lot of job boards. There are a lot of job boards that offer this remote job. Some pay $500, some pay $1,000, some pay 2,000, some even pay $5,000. People earn so much working. They've never met their employer. They only met them virtually. You understand? Some persons are even lucky that at the end of the day, they might also invite them over to the country where the company is based, and before you know, their life has changed. So there are different job boards. I won't be talking about that because we don't have all the time, but I'll be telling you, you don't have sound. Who else does not have sound? Type I don't have sound, because Abe is saying he doesn't have sound, but I think my sound is up. So I'll be telling you about a platform called Upwork. Upwork has changed a lot of persons' life. It was Upwork I taught Ezekiel that he has earned $3,000 already and counting, um, a whole lot. So I will teach you about Upwork and LinkedIn. So most people know about Upwork, but they struggle on Upwork, right? Because they don't know how it works. They don't know how to win. But I want to show you what the top 10% people do that others don't do. So if you want to look out for remote jobs, there's a platform called LinkedIn, there's a platform called Upwork. That's what I'll be teaching you in tonight's class. So, but before I get into the Upwork and LinkedIn, I'll be doing practical. I want to show you those people that know and they are winning, what are they doing differently? If you know about Upwork and probably you've never gotten a job, type I know about Upwork. You have not gotten a job. Just type I know about Upwork. If you know about Upwork, you understand there are many platforms. If you know about LinkedIn, type I know about LinkedIn, I know about Upwork. Any of this platform you know, type I know about this. I want to teach you tonight that people are raking thousands of dollars monthly. Thousands of dollars monthly. Somebody is saying for Upwork you need connect. Yes, that is the mindset I'm trying to address. When it comes to getting jobs, right? You should take getting a job as a business. If you need to invest, connect, you invest and you get the return on investment. So some people are scared of going to this platform because of what it demands. Some don't know. In fact, even paying for trainings is a lot for some persons. You want to get rich, you want to be big, you should do what the others are doing. The person that has earned 100K on Upwork is paying for connect also, right? The person that is winning on a platform is doing something that is making him win. So if you know about Upwork, it is a platform that has changed my life and every other freelancer that is winning there. But I want to give you 5 simple hacks. We'll be going practical, right? But I want to give you 5 simple hacks that make people win consistently, even me. You understand? Simple hack that top 10 designer consistently win job and I also get job. I'm part of them. So the first thing is profile optimization. Tech is business. You need to know that. That's why if you want to do well, you should treat tech like a business. Tech is business. Tech is business, right? So the person coming to give you some thousands of dollars to do a job for them must see you, must perceive that you are somebody that can really deliver, right? So your profile is the first encounter your client or your supposed client will see. You understand? So most people that don't get jobs, they don't have good profile. Their profile is not well optimized, right? Another thing is that they don't know how to pitch for these jobs. You might have heard about this plan, but you don't know how to pitch. That's why you won't get a job. But now, if you know, I'll be teaching you something tonight that will boost your confidence. Right? Remember, I said knowledge boosts confidence, and confidence leads to consistent results. So people that win, they know how to write winning proposals. I'm going to teach you that. Another important thing is that they know there's something called KYC. They know how to research about their clients. If you must win job consistently, you must know this KYC. I'll be teaching you KYC tonight. If only this is all you take out of this class, you've gotten something. They know how to do KYC. KYC means know your customer, know your client, right? People trust people that they feel know them to an extent, right? They go the extra mile. So when they see the job posts, they don't just apply. Their profile is not just good. They go the extra mile to find out about the client and reach out to them outside the job board platform, especially Upwork. So another thing is that they know how to write compelling messages. You need to chat with your client like you are toasting your girlfriend, right? Like you are trying to toast somebody. Yes, and they know how to write messages that won't get the client offended. They know how to type messages that won't that will make the client give them attention, right? And once they've sorted out number one, number two, number three, and number four, what will now make the client give you the job is your portfolio. They have strong portfolio. So if these five things are not put in place as you journey in this part, you may be among the 80% of persons struggling. You may be among the 80%. So for the sake of time, let's go into the KYC, know your customers. How do you find out about your customer? Let's go practical now. How do you find out about your customers? Those persons that, because if KYC is part of the things you need to know, how do you find out about your customer? That's what I want to teach you tonight. Then we move. Let me share my entire screen so I can show you my Upwork dashboard. So I want to share my screen now. I've been sharing just my slide. Let me share my screen. Share screen. So it's going to be amazing. I'll be teaching you a trick today. when you learn this trick and you are broke, let me teach you something amazing today. Something amazing. So this is the platform I'm telling you about. It's called LinkedIn. When you go to linkedin.com, if I type LINK, linkedin.com, I'll be teaching you how to use, if you've not signed up on this platform, you may want to go and sign up. It's linkedin.com. LinkedIn is like the tech largest marketplace. You understand? Another, you can see my profile, Prince Uboga, UI UX designer. You can check me out. Another platform is called Upwork. This is my Upwork profile, right? When you come to this place, you will see a lot of jobs. I want to show you how to win more jobs here. Somebody that talked about Connect, you can see I have 126 Connect. I bought it because tech is investment. If you want to scale, you must know how to invest, right? You must know how to invest. So buying Connect shouldn't be a problem for you because you are using that money to make more money. Imagine I spent 30,000 naira or 20,000 to buy Connect and I make 1 million naira from a job. I gained. I don't need to ask if I gained. I know I gained. So this is it. So when you come to Upwork, Upwork is upwork.com. You will see different jobs. You can see this one. This job is there are stupid jobs here too, and there are foolish clients. So, but then you need to learn how to find the good jobs. So when you see something you like, let's move straight to the KYC. There's a job I saved. Okay, this is it. When I was working earlier today, I just stumbled on Upwork and I saw this job. I saved it. So let's analyze. You can see Figma UI UX specialist needed for a design project. How much is it? $1,000. You understand? $1,000. So if I open this job, I want to teach you KYC, how people do, and they win more jobs than others. You understand? Some persons will just come here now, maybe open the job, just like I'm about to open it, and rush to apply. But I want to teach you a secret that has earned me so much job. See the button for apply. So if I want to apply, I will now write a nice proposal and send out. I know how to do that, but that's not what I want to show you now. I want to show you how to know your customers so that you stand a better chance of winning. So if you see a job like this, $1,000, right? You will see number of people. The client is interviewing 2 persons, 3 invites sent, unanswered invite. He has not hired yet. 50 people have applied for this job, but the client is not reasoning them, right? But it's interviewing 2 already, because I don't know what these 2 did, but I want to teach you what I will do if I want to apply for this job. First things first, I will come to search about the client. This client is in Hungary, Budapest. He has spent $18,000. It means he can actually pay me this 1,000, right? Then I will check what they are into. The client is into real estate, individual, all of that. So it's an individual, is into real estate. So I will now go to his history. I'm teaching you KYC now. You go to client history, you see his review. This client has good review. First, we have noted that it's from where? Hungary. Type Hungary if you have marked that. The client is from Hungary, Budapest. We're finding information. We want to know who this person is, so that will not just be among these 50 people struggling. I want to show you how to stand out. So I will go to recent history, check what people are saying about the client. Why am I coming to recent history? Because some persons in their review, they usually mention the client's name. They usually mention the client's name in their review. So when you check and you find out the client's name, you are getting closer to knowing your customer. You are getting closer to knowing your client. So let's continue. So I will search for, I've seen his name. Now you can see Vince. Vince is an excellent client to work with, friendly and supportive. So normal people will just come, click on apply, rush. They will even see how 50 people have applied. They will just rush and apply. No, no, no. You'll be in the crowd. You'll be in the 80%. I'm teaching you what the 20% do that make them stand out. So I've seen that he's in Hungary. I've seen that he's in Budapest. I've also seen that his first name is what? Vince. If you have seen that his first name is Vince, type Vince on the comment section. Type Vince, V-I-N-C-E. So I'll keep searching. This guy has good reviews. So he's a nice person to work with. You can see again, Vince is one of the best clients to work with. Like always, he was very patient, very cooperative. So sometimes you might even be lucky to see their full name. Like somebody might just mention their name and their surname. So I've seen 3 persons, in fact 4. Vince is a professional. Vince was good. You see, we've gotten 4 persons mentioning Vince's name. So now we don't have Vince's full name, but we have his first name, right? We also know that Vince is from Hungary, is from Budapest, is into real estate, right? This is what I'm going to do now if I want to apply for this job. First thing, I'll research about the client. I'll go to Google, type V-I-N-C-E, Vince, Hungary, Budapest, real estate. If I press enter, I'll start getting suggestions. You might see plenty, but when you see the person you are looking for, you will know. So you can see this one, Vince Sabzo, real estate investment specialist profile. You can right click, open in a new tab, Vincent. Let's keep going. There's another one, Elam Vincent. You open, that's short form of it. You can see Vince apartment. This is TikTok. So it means people into real estate, they can also have social media platform. Let's even check something. So if you go to his job board, I think one of his job, the first one says, let's check, content creator and marketing specialist. So if they are employing a content creator, it means they have social media platform. So that might likely be Vince's. You can see apartment Budapest. I'll open in a new tab. You can just keep checking. You understand? What am I trying to do? These people that are high profile coming to hire on Upwork, they are professionals, right? And LinkedIn is a place where you can find any professional. If you're a professional person in the tech space, you come to LinkedIn to do business, right? So I'm still looking for Vince. I've opened, there's one I saw, Vince, Elan. This is how you, okay, look at their real estate now. You can see. So European real estate, blah, 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 about our, so I've come to their website. All right. Are you seeing the CEO? So he's the owner of Convergence, CEO of Convergence, based in Budapest for over 20 years. Convergence is an investor, developer, asset, and project manager specializing in offices and industrial logistics. This is real estate. I don't need, so I will just look for Elan Vincent on LinkedIn. This is how the top 10% people go about finding their jobs. Vincent. You know, they were calling it short form. You can see Elan Vincent. They were calling it short form of his name. Are you saying non-executive at Convergence? If you check his profile now, let me click on it. I saying Budapest, Hungary? I saying if you are learning something, type I'm learning something. I'm showing you what people do. You see how we've gotten Vince's, we've figured out this person. Type you are getting value. Type if you are getting value, if you are learning, type I'm learning. This is what we do to make the difference. It took me a lot to learn this, and I'm showing you right now because if you want to win in this game, first of all, you must you must take getting job as your priority because your skill will be useless if you don't know how to find things. And that's why people learn how things are done. People collect updates. You understand? So I've seen him. Two things I can do now. I can message him on LinkedIn, but I won't message him. I'll first apply for the job, then come here and message him. So this will make me get more notice. So amongst those 50 persons, Vince is going to see my message on LinkedIn and he will respond to me faster. It's not just I'm interested in your job, but there's a way we craft the message, the kind of message we send there. Remember, I said you don't just want you need to learn how to type compelling message that will make them give you attention, right? So it's not just I'm interested. I am in. No, that's not a kind of message. You make them perceive value. So I can message Vince here, or another thing I can do to still get noticed faster. These white people, they work more with emails, right? Their email is like their WhatsApp. So if you can send them email, there's a way you write the email as well. They will respond to you. So I have an extension called Contact. I'll look at it here. So once you go to somebody's profile and you click on, I'm going to show you how to add this to your LinkedIn if you're on LinkedIn. Once you click on Contact out, this extension is going to scrape their email. You can see view email, right? Sometimes you may even get, I seen A Vincent. You can see if I message him like this now, he's going to respond to me. Sometimes you might be even lucky to get their phone number. His phone number is not available. You see that I've gotten his email. So now I can send Vincent a cold email or I send him a message on LinkedIn after applying for the job on what's it called, on Upwork. So when these 50 persons are struggling, I'm already standing out. So I get to secure his attention faster than any other person will do. I get to secure his attention faster than any other person will do. So these are some of the tricks. When it comes to knowing your customer, is not you go to Google, you understand, go to Google, search for their name, go to the client's review, search for their name, and things will work out for you. You understand me? So apart from the fact that you need to know your customers, I've just shown you how to do that. You get contacts out. Let's even okay, yeah, you get contacts out and you find out the customer's details. Yeah, I'm calling it customer because we're in Nigeria. If you keep calling client, they'll think you are doing Yahoo. So every client is detected, but let's call it customer for the sake of this training. You find out your customer. That's why I say know your customer. Even banks do this. When you know your customer and you can relate with them, send them some kind of messages. They will respond to you. Let me show you some results of messages I sent to prospective customers and the result I got. You can see this first one. I sent this guy an email and he gave me the offer. You understand? This job was $600, right? If you convert it, that's about 900 and something, if not a million. You understand? So when I messaged him, he said, "Hello, thank you for sharing your CV with us," because he requested for my portfolio. Remember, I said once you message them, see the steps I gave you. First, profile optimization, because they will check you out. Even if you message them, they will check you out. You know how to write winning job proposal. You know how to find, if you can find their details, you are good to go. Then you know how to write compelling messages to them and your portfolio. So when I sent this guy an email after finding his detail, he gave me the offer. So he was like, "Hello, thank you for this. We have a couple of projects for your condition. 2 projects for $620. You understand? Simple project. We got it done, and that's that. You understand? This is another one. This one I messaged him on LinkedIn. He said I had to cover their details for this video is going to go on YouTube for their confidentiality, right? I didn't cover Vincent detail because I'm using him to teach you. Vincent, I apologize. So of course, I'm going to make this video private. It won't go public. So hi Prince, thanks for reaching out. Let's connect on WhatsApp. And I got this offer. This one said, hi Prince, are you good with the budget? These were jobs I got on Upwork, and I reached out to them outside Upwork, showing you. I did that with this method I've shown you. You understand? And I got good feedback. Let me tell you something. When it comes to tech, you don't need so much clients. You don't need so much clients to be a big boy. Because of course, how many jobs can you do? How many jobs can you do, right? You don't need so much, but a handful of clients can keep you rolling. You buy a car, you live in a good house, you live a good life, right? You can even get money to invest, and you do big things, right? So you don't need so much. If you can learn how to know your customers, you learn how to write good proposals. I've shown you Upwork and LinkedIn. These two platforms, we combine them together to do big things. You understand? So you can see the message. So this guy gave this is I've from this particular guy, I've earned over 5,000 already working for these people. You understand? This one was a small job for $100, but I was just applying, whether it's for a big job or a small job. I applied this thing I just taught you. Once you apply for the job on Upwork, you find out your customers' detail. Use their use their country, use what they are into. You can take the video back when you are watching again. Follow what I told you. Use their country and all of that, and you will start winning jobs. So the goal of this training is not just to teach you a skill, right? I'm launching you for a career path. You might get excited, you get started. In the long run, you start struggling. No, 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 I don't want you to struggle. As you start knowing the skill, right? I've introduced you already. As you start knowing the skill, take job, carry the job for your head. Carry the job for your head. You understand? Carry it on your head like your life depends on it. I asked my instructor when I started learning UI design, I said, how can I get jobs? Right? Sadly, he didn't have an answer for me there. That's why I had to struggle for 8 months, because he didn't give me updates. I had to find out things by myself, struggle and all of that. But it worked eventually, because updates is everywhere. You just need to do like the 80-20 rules. You need to be among the people that want to learn from experts, right? When you see update, there are many persons that saw this training, but they didn't take it serious, right? You took it serious, and we've learned a lot already. You understand? We've learned a lot already. So you can move your career from here, right? So, but as you keep learning your skill, take job acquisition, very important. Take it like your life depends on it. You understand? And we'll get going. So now that you've known, because I told you in these 2 weeks, I'm going to teach you how to launch a successful career. I introduced you to the parts, and now I'm showing you where to get a job, because getting job is very, very important. Getting job, very, very important. Getting job is very, very important. You understand? If you don't have job, your skills will be frustrating. Now you've known that most people struggle, but they know the skill, right? So it begins with how you want to really get a job, right? So as you are starting your career now, I'll be releasing you today to go and launch your career. We've done 2 weeks already. I'll be releasing today. Now that we've gone through this part, I've told you the possibilities in UI design. I've shown you what people are making. You understand? If you want to learn this thing, it's not time to slow down, right? Take this enthusiasm and kick off your career. So how do you start your career? You have 2 options. There are 2 options you have to start your career. There's going to be 2 options for you to start. Either you start like I said, keep the tempo high. Let me even turn on my camera right now so you will see what I'm talking to you about. Keep the tempo high. Keep it high. See, my eyes are red, right? I've been working since, right? Keep it high like your life depends on this stuff, right? When I was doing my 40K per month salary, I struggled. So I when I set out for tech, just like somebody introduced me, I've introduced you also. I pursued it with my full chest, right? So keep your spirit high. Don't slow down, right? Now that you've known that these things work, so how will you launch your career? How will you launch your career as a designer? There are two options for you. The first one is you can start getting materials. Get materials that will help you learn this skill. This skill is high income skill. Get materials, start learning. You can go to YouTube, you can get free resources on YouTube. You can browse, research how this thing works, right? Or you can learn from an expert in your area. Find people doing UI UX design. Look for tech up, or you get an online course from somebody that knows what is doing. You can learn from someone. Don't try to learning on your own is good, right? But it may slow your pace. So if you are trying to learn from an expert, ensure he already knows what he's doing and he's doing a lot. How do you write compelling message? We'll talk about that. And he's doing a lot. So there are two options for you now to kick off your career. So you can choose to get free resources, or you want to learn from an expert. If you want to learn from an expert like myself, right, I'm going to give you an opportunity to join a program called the High Income UI UX Design Program. The High Income UI UX Design Program. So like I said, you have two options. Either you learn from the free resources, try to figure out things yourself, or you learn from an expert. Of course, I'm an expert. I know what I'm doing, and I've been on this path for a while. So there are options of experts you could reach out to. But if you want to learn from me, I'll be inviting you to a program called the High Income UI UX Design, right? Inside this program, I'm going to teach you what we did in the 2 weeks is just is nothing compared to what you'll be learning. I will delve in deep, right? We'll go in details how all these things work. We'll be talking about design thinking, we'll be talking about UX research. I will teach you everything, how to design when you get a gig, how you can design from scratch. When you get a gig, how you can design from scratch. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know, right, in this program. You understand? I'm going to teach you everything you need to know in this program. You need to know in this program. So you'll be learning auto layout, you'll be learning design thinking, you'll be learning how to build components. Some of you are struggling with your navigation bar. I'll teach you how to get it right better and how to solve problem with it, and you get paid. So what will you be learning? These are the things you'll be learning. And not just that, I'll teach you how to do more prototypes like the one we did, because most times when you are doing designs for clients, they want you to show them how it's going to work. That's prototyping. I'll teach you how to prototype your design component, how to prototype your screens. A whole lot you'll be learning if you want to join the High Income UI Design Program. And I will teach you how to use AI. We're already using AI to do websites. Those days when I started out, it could take me a long time to design a website, but now with the help of AI, we're moving at a fast pace, right? And another thing, remember I told you about portfolio, because when you want to reach out to your clients to get jobs, they will ask you for your portfolio. Your portfolio is very important, right? So in this program, we'll be doing 2 projects, right? Real life projects. Mentees, we do project because I want you to know this thing and win. The goal is to launch a successful UI UX design career, right? And like I said, your skill will be frustrating if you don't know how to get jobs. And this time I will not just talking about I've worked with Nigerians. I stopped working with Nigerians since 2023. All through 2024, I was working with foreign clients, and I'm still doing that up to now, right? So I stopped working with Nigerians for long, and I can compare when it means you are working with Nigerian and when you are doing remote work with foreign companies, right? It's different. The experience is different. So apart from learning the UI UX design skill, I'll be teaching you how to get it. What we did now, I just showed you KYC. Somebody is asking how to write the compelling message. Everything about KYC, portfolio, compelling message, everything, cold emails. I've shown you how to also find their email. I'll show you in depth. I'll teach you how to put that plugin on your laptop so that you can find the customer detail. You stand a chance to win. Remember, if you do all these things and you don't have a good portfolio, they won't take you. If you find your way to the king and you can't deliver what the king wants, the king will just congratulate you for making your way to him and he will let you go, right? So I don't just want you to learn the skill. Of course, when it comes to learning skill, everybody will get their hands dirty and you will know this thing by force. So, but when you are done, we'll do how to get a job so that you will not struggle. It took me 1 year and 7 months to get my USD paying job. Even if I was working for Nigerian companies already, they didn't pay well. I swear to God, they didn't pay well. But when I found out the key, I taught Ezekiel and many other persons, right? And they're already doing big things. So we are not just, it's called high income because I've seen places. In fact, recently I wanted to do a test, right? So I had to register for UI design training again. It was 150,000 we paid. They didn't teach us how to get job. I wanted to see what they do differently, right? I just said, let me humble myself and go and learn. But they didn't teach us. So I know the struggle in the tech space when it comes to getting jobs. So I will not just teach you how to do project, how to design. You will learn how to get jobs, right? This is you coming to learn from an expert. That's if you want to. I'm showing you what you start to get. So we'll do the profile optimization. I will show you how to spot good jobs. This one is very important. We will learn how to write winning proposals. Imagine that 50 persons that have applied to that client, right? It's going to be boring, like reading all those proposals, right? But if you can learn your proposal and it stands out, the client will love you with their life. You understand? So you need to learn. There's something called winning proposals. I'm going to teach you the tricks. What I did that, remember these guys, I didn't just send them direct message. I had already sent them a proposal. I've sent them my portfolio and I messaged them again to make me stand out. And when I got their attention. They saw everything was check, proposal check, portfolio check. That's what I want to do for you. You'll be good at what you do and you know how to get jobs. I'll teach you how to find clients detail. That's KYC. We've done that. We will do it more in depth because that will make you get a better chance to win this job. I'll teach you how to send compelling emails. There are two ways to message this client, either on LinkedIn or as their personal email. You can find their email, message them, and you stand there. There was a job I got from the US. There was a job I got, right? That job, let me turn on my camera. There's no light today, and I can't leave you and go on my journey. If not, the live session is going to be messy, right? So there was a job I got that from the US. There were 50 persons that have applied. 50 persons had applied, and I still got the job. I still got it because I know what to do. That's reading proposal, right? So you will know what to do when you are done with this training. You can see part of my earning. This is just one project that has paid me $5,000. You can see 5,185 from one project, and there's still a balance of 640 that is going to add to this. So you can imagine what this is just one job. There are jobs that pay me $2,000. I'll show you some of them if I can. So apart from the fact that you are learning a skill, you also learn how to get the remote jobs, foreign jobs. The value of all these things, hope you can see it, is 100,000 for this. But don't worry, I'm just showing you the magnitude of what you are coming into. You will also have access to an exclusive design community plus a bi-monthly design live session, right? I know most persons, before I moved into tech, I was doing a 9 to 5, right? So I was learning my tech skill while that's UI design. I was learning it while I was also working. I was learning and working. So it was a lot, right? But I know some of you that want to pursue this career might be working. So we'll be meeting twice a month, live session. But what you'll be getting is a recorded training that you can learn at your own pace. Even if you can learn at your pace, there's going to be a schedule that everybody will run with. You are only permitted to stay forward. Somebody type this in. I'm saying you are only permitted to be ahead of us. You are not permitted to be behind. You understand? It's a recorded training. I'm the one teaching it, right? You only but we're working with a schedule. Then I will come live. I will come live, give you close mentoring. Talking about close mentoring, one of my students got a job recently. He was top new student, right? That just is just starting out. He got a job. He was top. They told him to design onboarding screens, right? I did a one-on-one call with him, put him through what to do. He has collected his money. He sent me the design today. It was amazing, right? So you will get a bi-monthly meetings 2 times a month for the mentorship. We will do peer-to-peer learning. It's a lot learning on your own. So when you join a community of people that are learning the same thing with you, you'll be challenged. You'll be challenged to work hard. I told you, you need to keep up a high spirit. Nigeria is too hard to be slow at this time. Nigeria is terrible. If you don't find your way, the government is not coming to help you. So one of the ways to keep going, especially when you go and get tough, is that you are learning with your peers, right? You will see people's design, you will see what they are doing, right? There's a mentorship community, right? And you will have internship. Ezekiel was my intern. It was during the internship I taught him Upwork and other things, because I will see your designs. Your designs must be good enough to set out. Don't launch into the market when you are not ready. You become a mess, right? And I hope you don't want to become a mess, right? Don't launch into the market when you are not ready. So in course of the mentorship, you get close mentoring. When you are stuck, I'll be there for you. You have access to peer-to-peer learning. It's an amazing community, right? Everybody encouraging each other. Then one-on-one coaching guaranteed. If you are stuck, even if it's to come like not YouTube this time around, we'll meet in a way whereby, in fact, our monthly meetings is not YouTube. We meet where we'll talk to each other. I will hear your voice. You will see my face. I'll see your face. If you want me to see your face, we'll talk. You ask questions. One-on-one coaching, I meet you personally, because the goal is to help you become successful. If your designs, because I get so much job, so I also take interns. So if your designs are very amazing, outstanding, you will be part of this is everybody is doing internship to master their skill. But paid internship is if your designs are very good. If you stand out, I put you on a payroll, you start earning almost immediately after you learn. Then this community is going to be a fast-paced growth process for you. When you see other people doing something you are interested in, right? It encourages you to do more. When you see somebody's design, just the way we are doing the assignment, everybody is submitting. That was amazing, right? Apart from all these things I've mentioned, another thing you'll be getting is Figma Pro. If you check your Figma currently, you are using the free version, but I'm going to give you a pro version, pro, so that you can design like a pro indeed, right? You can design like a pro. I'm going to give you a pro version so that you can design like a pro. So that pro version is worth more than 300,000 per year if you are paying. But I'm going to teach you how to get it without paying this 300,000. That's part of what you'll be getting. So that when there was a job I did, let me not bore you with story, but I needed to put in a video, because part of the thing you can put on your designs is a video. So if I was not using the pro version, that job would have been a mess, right? But because I was subscribed to the pro, it was I enjoyed the experience, right? So professional designers use pro. I'm going to give, in fact, from day one, you should start using pro. I'm going to help you activate that. All these things you are getting, if you put the value, the training alone, imagine a training that has made me more than 12 million naira, a skill. I want to impact that knowledge to you. Is up to is even more than 200,000, because see, Ezekiel has made $3,000. Can it be compared to 200K? Not really. So it's a real mentorship, right? Another thing is the USD paying job. The value is 100,000. So if you put everything you are getting, the mentorship is 50,000. That's being part of the community. People even exchange. There are some people that get jobs they can't do, they will give to the people that can do it. They share funds and all of that. You will be part of this community, then you get free access to the Figma plan. This and lots more. I can't list everything right now, but for this physical, like what you are seeing, what you'll be getting with your hands is what 650,000. 650,000 naira. And trust me, if if you pay this money now, I see somebody calculating it already. Amazing, amazing. Truth is, if you pay this money now, in 6 months time, you would have made your money back if you are serious with learning this skill, right? Because I'm going to pour out myself. You want to ask me how possible this is, right? Let me show you. So like I said, since 2024, all through 2024 and 2025, I've been working remotely for foreign companies. So I'm not showing you my 2024 earnings right now. I'm just showing you from January. We're in March, right? This is the third month. So if I say you will make back your money in 6 months, I know what I'm saying, because I'm going to shorten your learning curve. Let me show you something. Mark the date. This is January 7th. You can see the amount, 900,000. You can see this. This is just for this year. I'm not talking of 2024. Let's go to the next one. This is 4th of February. You can see 800,000 and from UI UX design. That's not all. Let's keep going. I'm just showing you for this year alone. This is 18th of February. You can see $1,030, 1.5 million. And this thing I'm telling you is not joke. That's my dollar account you are seeing right now. My receipts for this year alone. In 3 months time, what I've done, what I'll be teaching, you can see the power in it. So this is 18th. This is 6th of March. This is another one, 851. Let's see if I'll find more. There's still more. This is 7th of March. So I withdrew money on the 6th of March, 851. On the 7th of March, I withdrew again, 1.1 million. You can see that. So this thing I'm telling you is not a fluke, it's not a joke. People are doing a lot in the tech space, and if you are going, like I said, go and learn from experts. Don't slow down. Launch your career immediately after this 2 weeks class, right? Get started. Don't wait till next month. Don't wait till the upper month, right? Get started. Pursue this thing with your future. This is what I'm doing personally, right? You understand? This is another one, 984. You can see all these things, and they are not jokes. So in fact, from January till now, I've this money, when I calculate, it's even 5.7 million I've done in 3 months. So imagine what the rest of the year has for me in this space, and I want to pass the same knowledge to you. You understand? So I want, instead of paying 650,000, right? Like I said, you get your money back, but instead of paying 650,000, because most of you have stayed till now, staying for a training for 2 weeks is not a joke. It's not a joke, right? I value the assignments. I see your work. So instead of paying 650, I'm going to give you a huge discount, because I don't want any of you here right now to miss out on this opportunity. If you are watching this video, I want you to start earning from $500 to $1,500 at least. If you are earning over $1 million in 2025, is a lot for you. Starting from zero, it's going to be a lot. So because of you have stayed, instead of paying 650, I will give you a discount. But before I even talk about the discount, will this thing work for you? Look at some of my students. This person, I just want to show you a few results. You can see this is 300,000 naira. This person got a job. This one got $350. This one got $1,000. This one is saying the training is amazing. These are students' results, right? So instead of paying that amount, let me allow you pay 50,000 today. 50,000 today, and you can start your mentorship program. So you'll be paying just 50,000 instead of 650. That's over 80% discount. And just like these students you are seeing here, there are a lot of them, but I don't want the slide to be too long. right? Let me even show you more. All right, so instead of paying 50,000, I know some of you will be saying, sir, I don't have money. I don't have money, right? If you don't have money in 2025, the government will help you. Don't worry, you can apply for government funds. That's on a lighter note though. So for some persons that will say, okay, I don't have 50K, I don't normally bring down the price, right? It's 50K and it's 50K because the value of what you'll be getting is way more than what you are paying for, right? If you take 30,000 naira to the market or even 50,000 naira, you will not buy something sufficient. Even if you buy something, you will finish it in a short while. But if you are paying for a training that is going to unlock dollar earning possibilities to you, dollar earning. So for some persons that want to take action fast, this one is not for everybody. The real amount for my training is 50,000 naira. It's 50,000 because I'm teaching you UI design for like 2 months. When we are done from the 2 months, I will teach you how to get the dollar job. You will go through internship. We will do one-on-one set. This is not, in fact, you can't pay less than 50,000. But if you want to take advantage of a further, this one is just for 10 persons, not for, I'm not going to shoot myself in the leg, right? So if you want to take action immediately, you want to pay for this training, instead of paying 50,000, you can, this one is not for, the real amount is 50,000. Please don't mix my words. Once the 10 slot is over, I'm just giving 10 slot for the first 10 persons that want to be serious with this thing. If you're among the, once this 10 slot is over, I'm going to refund your money. If you are number 11 person, you will pay 50,000. If you are number 11, you will pay 50,000. So this 10 slot is for persons that want to pay immediately. Like as the class is going on, you can take a screenshot of the screen. Once the 10 slot is over, the price is 50,000 naira. The price is 50,000. So I'll be walking you through something I call the high income UI UX design program. High income because I've tasted not having job and I've tasted having job, and not just jobs. I've tasted having high income jobs, and it has not just worked for me. You can, let me show you more students. Okay, this is somebody that is saying, okay, how will it work for me now? That's a client I worked with, right? So when I say, will it work for me? And it's not just working for only me. You can see my students, people that I've worked with closely. And some of these people you are seeing, it's been a while I worked with them, right? All through 2024, I was busy. So I don't normally even do this mentorship all the time. So like I said, I want to set you up for your career, but you must not learn from me, right? Launch your career, reach out to people that you want to learn. But if you want to learn from me, this opportunity does not come all the time. I don't train people all the time because my work is tedious, right? My work is tedious. If you are earning over a million, you will take your job seriously, right? If you are earning over a million, you will take your job seriously. So because my work is tedious, I don't do this all the time. So if you want to learn, if you want to join the mentorship, take advantage. Take advantage. This was somebody that joined one of, you can see this man got $3,000 jobs back to back for 3 months. They paid 1,000. This person, Ezekiel, this is not Ezekiel. The 3,000 is another person. This is Benedict. Benedict is already working for a company in the UK right now. He's in Nigeria still. He's a web designer. He does web design and WordPress, right? He also does UI UX design. So this testimonial is just old. Recently, currently is working for a company in the UK from Nigeria. So the result is so massive. You can see a lot of persons doing a lot. I can't put everybody's result right on this slide, but if you want to join, you can screenshot that account and send me. Once the 10 slot is over, anybody that wants to learn is going to pay 50,000. That's the actual amount. This extra 30K discount is just, see the account numbers. Take a screenshot of the account number. and send your money. The slot is counting. Once it's over, okay, I've seen somebody's payment. I've seen one slot is gone. You can take a screenshot. Somebody may be asking, are we going to get certificate? I've been working for the past 2 years without certificate. What I work with is my portfolio. So if you're asking if you are getting certificate, as an entry-level designer, you don't need a certificate. You need to show clients what you have done. You understand? You need to show clients, and that's what I'll be teaching you how to do, is portfolio, job acquisition, all of these things. Your internship is going to give you, you are working on 2 projects. You are, okay, another slot is gone, remain 8. I can see the alert. So once you are number 11, I will refund you back your money. You are going to pay 50,000. So this 30K extra discount is for those paying now, paying immediately. But once the 10 slot is over, I'm getting you in for 50,000. Trust me, by the end of 3-4 months, if your life is the same, I don't know how to help you. But definitely, if Busari can get over $3,000 from one person, Ezekiel has made over 3,000 also. There are a lot of them. This person has done $350. You can see what I've done this is just from January till now, over 5 million naira. Yeah, imagine learning from somebody like that. So if you want to join the program, very easy. Take a screenshot of this page, send the money there. This is my WhatsApp number. I don't want to mix up the alert, so send me proof so I will know you are the one that paid. Send me proof. This is my WhatsApp number by this side of the screen. Take a screenshot, and that will be all. So if you have questions, you can ask me. Drop your question. Let me take a few questions before I go. If you can't afford this training, it's not a problem. Wait for your time. Your time will come. If you can't have what I've given you so far for these 2 weeks rather, can set you up. So go on YouTube. If you can't pay for the training, go on YouTube, search for UI design trainings. You might find. It might take you a while to understand, because the difference between mentorship and learning on your own is leveraging on experience, right? So if you can't afford it, it's not a problem, right? But if you can and you want to take advantage of the first 10 slots, you can send the screenshots, and I will see you when you send your proof of payment. So now that you are done, thank you very much for staying to the end of these 2 weeks, right? If I've not looked at your assignment, I will drop a poll. Just click on the poll right in the WhatsApp group, where I will now go and review your assignment. So is there any question I will take before we go? Because that will be all for now. So you want to take advantage. Once the 10 slot is over, I've seen another alert. Remain 7 slots now. Remain 7 slots. Don't play on this. Once it's over, you are going to take a screenshot, because so people don't think this is the real amount. This is the amount you are paying to join the program. The 30K is just for the first 10 persons, and that will be all. So if you want to make payments, take a screenshot, and I will see you in my DM. This is my WhatsApp number. Any other question, you can ask me personally. Send me a message and I'll answer you. Please don't ask me anyhow question, or I will ignore you. I want to especially thank you for staying up to this point. So I wish you success. I wish you a successful UI design career. And that will be all for now. Thank you very much. If you didn't subscribe to my channel and you followed through for these 2 weeks, you didn't do the right thing. Click the subscribe button now. Even if you can't afford the course, click the subscribe button. And I wish you well. We can always relate. Thank you very much for staying to the end. Do have a lovely day. Bye. Since there's no other question, when is the class starting? Immediately you pay, you get started. Like I said, it's a recorded video. You work at your own pace. You join the mentorship group. We hold live sessions. Those people that have paid, I will give you more update about the class. I will add you to the mentorship class right now. I want you to succeed in this part. That's why I'm setting before you the high income program. I want you to succeed. I want you to succeed. That's why I'm giving you this opportunity. I want you to succeed in this part. So if you have questions, you can reach out to me on my DM. I'm going to answer you. If you've made payment, send proof of payment to my DM and I will respond to you. I will add you to the group. Any question you have about UI UX design, feel free to reach out to me. I will always help. You can leave a comment on the video and I will attend to it. Thank you very much for spending 2 weeks. Oh, it's been a lot. Trust me, it's been a lot. Myself and yourself, we've all been amazing because imagine leaving work and coming to teach you. That's a lot, right? And I give you for free. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, for also leaving your work. I know some of you are working. You left your work and you came to. Yeah, I've seen your alert. I've seen your alert. Remain 6 slots. Remain 6 slots. Once you are number 11, I will refund you your money. Yes, you can see my history, right? I'm not begging you for your money, right? I'll refund you your money and you pay 50,000 if you are number 11. So take advantage. Remain 6 slots now. Take advantage. Once it's 10, you will pay 50. So the 30K offer is just for people that want to take advantage of 10 slots. Once it's over, I'll accept you, but it's 50,000. I appreciate you for staying to this point. Good night and have an awesome time. I wish you a successful UI design career. Cheers. Remain 6 slots. Bye, 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 bye. I have to run away now. Thank you so much for staying to the end. Any question, come to my DM, send me a message. I'm going to attend to you.